I'm live. I'm live. Let me adjust this thing so I don't keep kicking this stool that I have my laptop sitting on. So I am here. I am here. The job is still away. The laptop for my job is stuck in freaking Chattanooga, y'all. On FedEx. Talking about for weather. So I guess I'll get it tomorrow. I don't know when it'll come. Hopefully it just comes Monday. Start a new fresh week. That'd be great. Instead of starting like tomorrow afternoon. That's just silly. It's Friday. This pants is too tight for me, y'all. I'm squeezing myself. Look at it. Oh, look at the bed. Look at these pants. I'm about to unbutton this. Y'all have y'all pants, they be too tight. Y'all got it up there, unbutton. And unzip a little bit. Hey, pretty Maya. Hey. Thank you, Maya. I was thinking about you, Maya, because I got a question for you. I got my energy. I've been down all week just waiting for some things to take place. I'm still waiting, but I'm happy about my launch of my business and Noble's video and stuff like that. I'm happy. I'm excited. So I decided, okay, I need to get on here and do a video for people to understand the concept of my business and how it's going to work for the time being. So that's what I'm doing this video for, is explain that, and then also tell people to go check out Noble's video because she did an awesome job. My dress bought out a whole nother side of Noble. She bought out a whole nother side. She was acting like me in that video, over doing the Lion King theme song, making up her own words to it. Listen up, man. I don't know the words to what I'm saying. Oh Lord! I said, look at Nova. She done came all out, didn't she? She'll never act like that in her videos. She's always just, hi, I'm Noble. I'm going to show you 20 ways to style something today. No, she was acting like me. Yeah, she did love it. For her to come out of character like that, I said, oh, so this is why she likes me, because she a little crazy like me. She a little touch. She just be so put together in her videos, but she a little touch. Noble a little touch, but it was so funny. I loved it. And I'm glad she put that in the video instead of making it all serious. She knew if it had something to do with me, it had to be silly. But I didn't tell her to make nothing silly. I thought she was going to do her normal little sophisticated videos. Thank y'all. Welcome, people. Thanks for the thumbs up. I thought she was going to do her normal little sophisticated videos. And she surprised me. She surprised me with that one. But I loved it. So she found so many ways, and I'm sure she had many more ways, because when she first got the dress, she was sending me pictures of her styling it backwards. But I guess when she realized that's the back, she was like, nah, she didn't do none of those, but she had ways to style it even backwards. So she had like maybe 30 ways to style it, and she would have kept coming up with more and more. So that's what I get for getting an artist, a creative person to my first sale, because she was just thinking of so many ways, which I'm sure you'll think of the same once you get yours. But now I have the energy to, concentrate and think to do yours. So I'm going to give you, excuse me. Having gas. I'm probably eating that pizza. I'm tired of belching. I'll be uncomfortable at night having to belch and stuff. That's too many details for y'all. Y'all need to know that. I'm supposed to be talking about good stuff, not that. Woo. You said she went in. Yeah, no, she does not usually act silly like that. She does not usually act silly like that. I don't think I've ever seen her act like that in none of her videos. But I loved it. It was funny. I think she needs to act like that more in her videos. Hey, clever. So you checked it out? Yeah, she did good. She did great. I knew she would do an awesome job in her video. So my business, I don't know if it's actual business model, because it's really not, because I thought it would be like made to order business model, but it's not really a made to order business model, because when it's made to order, the person says, oh, it kind of is if you're on my YouTube channel, because I asked you, okay, do you like this? Do you like that? But for people that just want to, it's going to be, because it's small. It's just me making these dresses. So it's starting off small and will grow one day. Maybe when I get investors and I can hire people to sew for me, then it can grow, because I can just put my designs. This is this dress, this is this skirt, this is this outfit, this is what this is. I can go into men's clothing once I got people to sew for me. So my goal is to get to that point where I can have an investor to or get government grants or something like that to where I can pay people to sew for me. But for right now, at the start of this little small business that's going to grow enormously in Jesus' name, is what happens is I get an idea like I did with Noble's dress, and I create it and I show it. Anybody want this? And somebody wants it. Noble claimed it when they only had one panel. She claimed that dress, and I got it all put together for her. So for Maya, because she was the next one that said she wanted someone, and I know Lauren was after her, and I looked the measurements for extra large. So we got that. But if you got a big old gundunk, you're gonna have to give me the measurements, because I looked up the measurements for the hip size for extra large, and I think it went to 42 or 40, 45, something like that was the height, the max of extra large. That was the max inches, was 45. Because you got to be able to get the skirt over your gadunk. Luckily, no, because Noble was telling me she thought it looked too loose in that video, so I made it a little tighter, the elastic a little smaller, and then she barely got it over her gadunk, her butt. She ain't gonna say she got a gadunk, but she barely got it over her bottom. But luckily, she had a sewing machine and she knows how to sew, so she just opened the side up with her seam ripper and added some elastic to it, and it worked great. So she fixed it like that. Because I was like, I cut it because you said it looked loose in the video. You said it looked loose on me, and I know you're a little smaller than me. I didn't want it to be loose. I told you it was the right size. I told you. She was like, well, you should have listened to me. I said, but I wanted you to be happy. I said, I should have left that extra elastic on her, but luckily she had the elastic, and she just opened up and fixed it from where it wasn't fitting over her butt. It fit over, but she was struggling to get it over. And I said, no, I don't want you struggling to get it over. I don't know. I ain't showed it yet. I only been here 7 minutes, clever. But I showed prior fabrics in the old video. I don't know which one of them old lives. I showed my prior fabrics, but I found some more fabrics that I had and I couldn't find for that video. I don't think I showed to you all, so I'm happy that, because I found, so the fabric that I was trying to choose for, the fabric I wanted to do for yours, Maya, was the one I showed Sunday, because I really like it. I really like it. And instead of doing two fabrics with it, but I know you're an artist, so you might want the fabric mixture. But instead of doing two fabrics with it, I wanted to do this one for you with, this is what I had to do for the blue jean fabric, because Walmart didn't have blue jean fabric, and blue jean fabric is expensive. And I thought of a better idea. I went to the Salvation Army. Our Salvation Army is very clean. And I've washed these. I've already washed and dried them. So they are clean. And they're very clean. There's no stains, and they don't do that at our Salvation Army can be like a real store. Our Salvation Army, them do good out the wall. Hey, Nicole. Hey, girl. But I got my seam ripper. Well, not my seam ripper. It's a cuticle remover that I bought to use as a seam ripper, and it works just as fine. When you got that creative mind, you can't find a seam ripper. I was like, I can use a cuticle remover. Let me just buy that. So what did I do with it? I thought I brought it back here because I was going to rip these on here just to see how I can use the fabric to layer on this. This would be the main skirt fabric, and then layer it with this. That was my idea for yours. And then your belt would have blue jean. Like it's like a thin, stretchy jean material, dark denim. And I love it. So that was the idea for the next dress I was going to make, which would be yours. But if you want something different, then I am showing other fabrics in this video. And I did find another fabric combination out of the fabrics that I found. So that's a good thing. But I'm definitely going to make a dress out of that with some denim. I can't wait to do that one. I cannot wait to do that one. Hey, Tara Hotlanta. Okay, so you do like that idea. Yeah, I think it would be cute. And if you're younger, so it's more appropriate, like for younger, the denim. Even for older, even for my age, I want one with the denim. I'm gonna be making all these dresses for y'all. Ain't even making one like that for myself, but I made enough plain skirts for myself. But I want one of these Noble named my dresses the Circle of Life, which I like, and it goes with her lion theme singing and stuff. I was like, yeah, it goes with it, the Circle of Life. So it's called the Circle of Life dress, but it comes in many different Ankara styles, many different. So the blue fabric that Nobles is made out of, I don't think I have any more, but I looked. It might be in the bag though. I'll search because I don't think I used it at all. Because I've only made myself something with that. And made her. I made myself, I think, a house dress with that, and made her something. So I should have more of that, but I'm not sure. But I did find the orange one. I found it, and it has like a heart. Look at that. It's a dashiki, but it's a heart shape. So I found this one. You see, it has all these hearts on it and stuff. So yeah, it's like the blue one she has, but it has hearts for the dashiki print, which is cute. This is the one I was trying to find when I showed my fabrics before, but I found it when I was going in my Poshmark room looking for something for my yard sale. I was like, oh, there's my orange fabric. There it is. So this might make me 1 or 2 skirts, depending on the size. So I have this, and the fabric that I was going to mix with this, fortunately, I have a fabric to mix with it, because I thought, oh, well, it should go with this too, since it's like that. No, that don't go. That don't go. That does not go with this. So, but this goes perfectly with it. This fabric goes perfectly with it. It has like fish. I guess it's like a Pisces. I don't know what the 2 fish. Ain't that Pisces or something? I don't know. But it has 2 fish like on. So y'all can see 2 fish. But it has the orange and it has a yellow. And this has orange and it has yellow. So this would be great to layer on this. I know, Clever. I don't know where she got it at. My African store lady, and I don't know if she has more of this because I bought this like last year. But I went there yesterday. She had some beautiful fabrics. She has so many amazing fabrics now. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna have to take a bit showing the video. I meant to add that to my video from the thrift, and they take video of it, but I wasn't thinking because I was just looking at the fabrics. But she has so many amazing ones now, or whatever. But this layered with this, so this is gonna be a busy one, but it will be one. I will create one with this layer, with this. You can't really get the concept till it's cut and layered on. Just like with the other dress, you can't really get the concept, but this layered with this is going to be one of the dresses / skirts. So I'm glad I found another combination out of the fabrics that I already have that I can layer together. Because I didn't think I would, but I did. So this would be an option. So Maya, do you want this layer with that, or you want the more simple because I really like this purple fabric. It's beautiful. I love it, and she had a lot of this, so I can buy more of this because she had a lot of this. Like her fabrics that she has now, she has a lot of them, so I can buy more than just 1 6 yard. But this is 6 yards, so this will make like 2, 3 skirts, about 3 skirts. 6 yards does. But yeah. I like this with this. That's like, I think cute and like simple. But when you want to be artsy, is the layers with the fabrics on the fabrics. These are like the fabrics. That fish fabric was one of the first fabrics I bought. One of the first skirts I sold when I started sewing prior to one of my coworkers, and that was like in 2015, 2016. And all these fabrics here are fabrics I bought then when I first started. Oh, and I do have a basic, just a basic fabric to layer. I can layer with this too. I have enough to use this to layer, either to layer or to make one skirt with and layer with one of those fabrics. But I really just want to use this to layer on something. So I do have this just navy blue regular fabric as well, which would go good with this, but I like the jean idea, the blue jean idea better. So you want the purple? Yeah, good, because that was the next one I really was excited about making. So I'm glad that you want the purple with the denim. Yes, I knew you would love it, Maya. And then we have this one that's really pretty, but I don't have anything. I don't think I have anything to layer with this right now. So gotta come up with something. I mean, I could always just layer it with the. It's black and pink and green. Black and pink and green. It would go good with the denim as well. Yeah, it would. And then I have one pair of jeans that are a lighter denim that I'm gonna use the fabric for. It's not as dark as that. And these are like a thicker, colored, lighter colored denim, not lighter in weight. That would go cute with this too. So, hey, Monica News and Views. What's up? What's up? What's up? And then this is another fabric that I hadn't shown. This is one of the first fabrics I had. I have a skirt I made for myself out of this as well. It's very pretty purple fabric. What to layer with this, I don't know. Probably blue jean for now, till I find another fabric that will go with it. What I'm doing is, as I sell skirts, like when I sold Nobles, I bought this fabric. I keep some of the profit, but then I buy the fabric because I only have to pay $30 for 6 yards at the African store I go to, which is a good deal. $30 for 6 yards of fabric. And she has some beautiful ones. I mean, some beautiful fabrics right now. And I just was trying to think of how can I match some of them together, or just what other fabric can I put with them. I can just start using just plain color fabrics maybe to put with them until I can get some more Ankara. So she gets more Ankara. She has some not dashiki, some kente fabrics. So it was really bright and colorful. She has some nice fabrics. So I'm excited about the new fabrics that she has. I say right on time. She got new fabrics right on time for me to be while I'm doing this. And this right here was gifted to me. And I got more of it. I said this would probably just be the layer on the skirt. I have some regular gray fabric, and I was gonna layer this on there for a skirt for me since it was gifted to me. When I went to Nigeria the first time by my ex, but I don't have bitterness. So yeah, it was gifted to me. So I want to at least make me a skirt or something make me one out of this with the gray fabric he gave me. But I have extra of it, so it can be used on a skirt for customers, because I will have extra if I'm just using the piece to layer. And I got a whole nother piece of this in my Poshmark store room. So yeah, this is from Nigeria. So no COVID. It's no COVID, but it is itchy throat. You need to get some water, because it is allergy season, unfortunately. There we go. Like I said, Lexington got some good tap water, y'all. I don't know any other states or cities that got good tap water but Lexington. There's other countries you better not drink their water. In most cities, you better not drink their water. They tap water. Hey, Dolores. Hey, Chef. What's up? What's up? Monica, I think Chef's following you. As soon as you come in here comes Chef. Excuse me. Ain't nobody hitting no bone. Shoot, you probably are. You probably hitting the bone. Ain't nobody studying, Chef. Monica, get your friend. Get your friend. You said he's your boyfriend. Now. Y'all both said it. I'm he's my B friend. Y'all check out Chef's channel. He be cooking. Check him out. But yeah, so let's see how easy this is going to be to get this, to rip this stuff. I know this one's going to be hard, so I'm going to save this one for last. Because this is a sturdy jean. That's going to be hard to rip that. I might just have to use scissors to cut that fabric off. But these should be simple to rip the fabric off. If I can find the thing I bought in here back here to rip it off with, did I bring it back here? Or I go get the other one. I just lose stuff. Yeah, y'all just pick up something, put it down, and then forget where you put it down. I thought I just set it on the bed, but I don't feel it. It's not on my bed. I don't see it. My bed is actually made today. I didn't have it made. Oh, there it is. It fell on the floor. So let's see if my idea works. Let's see. And if it's, this is a cheap way. This is a cheap way to get blue jean fabric because blue jean fabric is expensive. I did find one site that was good price for the blue jean fabric, but the shipping was about the same price as the fabric. Shoot. So my idea of going to Salvation Army washing and seeing if I can rip, hopefully it's a good idea. Most of these, 2 pair of these was half off because certain colors. Now Salvation Army has certain colors half off for the whole week. They have 2 colors a week that's half off for a whole week. Goodwill only has 1 color a week that's half off for the whole week. But I spill water on myself, Lord. Look like I'm pregnant and having an issue. I'm not pregnant. I ain't having no issue. But anyway, Salvation Army has 2 colors a week that is half off a week. And 1 color that's 99¢ all week. Goodwill only has a 99¢ day on Sundays. So I ain't gonna miss Goodwill since they done changed and messed themselves up and they nasty and dirty. Pandemic Central now. And they just nasty. The 2 that I go to the most. I ain't going way across town to go to the other ones and see if they nasty. Because I've been to them before and they was not even as nice as those 2. So see what happened. And I'm gonna leave this overlapping seam. I like that. So I think that would be cute on the skirt. So I'm not taking that seam out. Just the leg seam, the side leg seams. Hopefully, I'm taking them out. Hopefully. What he done said now? Monica, you be recommending light-skinned people? Monica. Chef done called you. I said you only be recommending. You just be recommending light-skinned people. What's wrong, Monica? Do we have a problem? Do we have a problem? He done called you out over here. Dang, they double seam this. I learned how to do this kind of seam because I was wondering if I get into pants or stuff, or if I wanted to do that kind of seam. But I ain't doing all that for no skirts. My seams look like it's other seam. I don't know why this has a double. Why they did a double seam though. But see, when you at a factory and you can make stuff in the factory, you can do that because these pants are Catos, no Chicos. They nice jeans. They a size 3 Chicos. So don't get mad at me because I'm ruining these nice jeans. But I got 2 pair of jeans. They was $5.99, so they was $2. So they was $3 because it's $5.99, $6 basically. So they was $3 each, and then 1 pair of jeans was 99¢. So I didn't spend much. It was that $7 I spent for the jeans when the fabric would have been way more than that for this much fabric for blue jean. Because blue jean fabric ain't cheap, y'all. It ain't cheap. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to. It ain't taking this thread is ripping very easy, so a cuticle remover works great if you don't have a seam ripper. It works better than a seam ripper to me. Shoot. I'm glad I thought of that. To buy that. I definitely wouldn't use it as a cuticle remover because that's painful. I don't like getting my cuticles pushed back unless a professional does it. I don't want to do it myself. I cut myself. Let me get to the bottom part of the seam. That would make it easier for me to just. You know, if y'all wanted to just see me ripping the thread, Probably not. Probably could care less. Yep, you're right. That is Venice. It is. I want to go there one day, but you don't. They say you don't go when it's really hot because it stinks. Go if somebody's hot. If it's hot with low pressure, low tide or something like it, low something. That's when you don't go because it stinks. But go when it's cooler, not cold, but cooler. They said like maybe 70 degrees. Um, and then it won't stink. But I do want to go to Venice one day. But then when I heard it stunk, I was like, do I want to go to Venice? But I had to research. When I got this picture, I researched more about it because I just wanted to know how are the buildings on the water. So I had to research to find out how did they put those buildings on the water like it. And what they did was use sand. They used. I think when I researched, it said they used a lot of sand, and eventually over time, the sand turns to like concrete because I mean, it being that water, it mineralizes and something like that. Some kind of story. That's what I heard. That's what I read. Sand and over time it mineralizes and becomes like concrete. I said, oh no, not sand. Or was it wood? See, my research wasn't too good because I already forgot. Because now I want to say it was wood, but no, it wasn't. I don't know what it was now. Y'all gonna have to research yourself. It was something that over time it turns to be like concrete. I want to say it was lumber now, but I'm not sure. So y'all just gonna have to research yourself because I don't forget. I found the answer I wanted for the time. It was either lumber or it was sand. That's all I know. But I don't think it's sand because sand is in the ocean and it don't get like concrete. So that's why I want to say it was some kind of lumber, some kind of wood they use. Stop popping up. This stuff keep popping up over my chat for my email. It ain't nothing I want to read. I need a good email come through so I can be like, yes, sir. 725 round trip. I bet it ain't 725 from Lexington. We got a little tiny airport. I would have to leave out from one of the bigger airports, but even doing that, sometimes it's not as cheaper. The bigger airports are close to Lexington is Louisville Airport and Cincinnati. And sometimes it's not cheaper to go from there, but sometimes it is. But it used to always be cheaper, but now it's not like that. It's not like that anymore. See, I love when you can just break it once you already done tore it. And then you just have to, it's another sad scene. Yeah. Palm Jumeirah was built on sand. I ain't never heard of that place. That's a place? Where's that at? I need to find out where that's at. I know I'm trying to be, I'm like Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Lala Sandiego? I'm trying to be like her, going everywhere. Everywhere. My next goal is I want to go to New York again because I love New York. I just love it. And I've been watching all these New York vlogs. New York. I want to go to New York City and do things this time. Last time it was a trip for me and my son, so we did things, but it was tourist things. I want to shop. I want to eat a whole bunch of different food. I ate good last time, but I want to eat at the good restaurants. And I want to go to the good malls and the good stores. So I got to have money because I want to buy some good stuff. I want to go Bergdorf something, whatever it's called. I want to go there because they be having luxury stuff for like outlet prices and stuff. It's like outlet prices, and New York has a lot of outlets too. I want to go to those. I think that's outside of New York City though, but I want to go to the outlets, the luxury outlets too. So I'm gonna have to make sure I have money when I go to New York, but money's coming. We claiming it. Because I want to shop these places, Monroe. I ain't wanting to shop. I wish I was on Monroe Steele's level, but I ain't on her level yet. I ain't on nobody's level right now. I'm just having the goals of the levels that I'm gonna reach. Because they coming. The levels are coming. They coming. I claim them. But I'm on the lower level right now. I'm in the basement right now. I'm trying to move on up like George and Wheezy. From the projects to the penthouse. Well, I ain't in the projects, so I ain't have to go that low. But hey, I'm just trying to move on up. I never lived in the projects, but we did live in income-based housing. And when my son was a baby, I had an income-based apartment, which basically is the same thing. Just ain't the government projects, just hood type housing. And coming up, my mom lived in income-based apartments until we were like older. Then she lived in regular apartments, and she lived in a house, and yeah. This on sad. That's because it got all this double seam. Like his side seam don't want to rip easy because of this double seam crap. Oh, you said it's quality jean material with Chico jeans? Yeah, I got a good material. It's just to layer onto the skirt, so and it's a thin jean, and that's what I want because I don't want a thick breaking my needle on my sewing machine. Because then you got to get for the thicker jean material, you got to use a different type of needle, a stronger needle, which you got to pay for because it don't come with your sewing machine. It don't cost that much though. But I don't feel like buying another needle right now. Of course, eventually I'll be using thicker materials that require stronger needles. But right now we doing what we do. We making it do what it do right now. Let's see. I wish I could just tear it, but I don't want to ruin the fabric. Ooh, this is it takes time, y'all. It takes time because I could just cut it with scissors, but I don't want to do that. I want every ounce of this fabric. I want to use every bit of it. I don't want to make it smaller than what it is because I have to hem it a bit on the end so it don't have a rough edge. So I don't want to make it smaller. You wrong. You don't wish she stayed. You saying don't be saying you wish your wife stayed. She probably wish she stayed too to get away from you. She probably bet she had a good time. I definitely will let you know when I do come, Maya. I will let you know in advance. Because we gonna have to hook up. We gonna have to hook up, go somewhere and get some good food, or go somewhere and do some good shopping. But I love New York for the food and just for the I love the buildings. I just like the skyline, the buildings. I love being around that. Just looking at it. I just love the buildings. I like that type stuff. Like, I don't know if that's weird or it's probably weird, but I think it's a lot of people that like that. New York has the best skyline I say in the world, but I ain't never been to any Asian country, and I know they got nice buildings too. But New York is amazing because the skyline goes on and on and on forever. Forever. And I want to walk across the Brooklyn Bridge. I've been watching the Action Kid and New York Vlog Life. They've been walking across the Brooklyn Bridge lately. I want to walk across the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm scared of bridges, but I want to, Take chances. That's what life's all about. You all right? I'm all right just walking across the bridge. If all them people walk across it every day, then I can walk across that bridge too. I don't know why I keep getting these stupid emails about knee compression sleeves. I ain't had nobody's knee surgery. Go away. Spam. And I hope I don't have to have no knee surgery. No time soon. Shoot, hopefully not. Because they say you don't even really recover from knee surgery, so it's almost pointless to get it. Yeah, yeah. I watched their video. I'm like, I don't want to go across the Brooklyn Bridge. I want to go across there. That's something I'll be like, oh Lord. Oh. Of course, but when I go, I'm gonna have to film it for the YouTube. I'm like walking across the Brooklyn Bridge. Hopefully, I can do like a live video, like Action Kid and all them do. I got that app on my phone, the Prism app they use to prepare for the next time I go on a trip. I can do those live videos from that app. But I think New York is it's next. Well, if I got my money that I don't want to go there with small money. I'm gonna go there with good money, because it's this New York trip is shopping. This is gonna be shopping. Give me some nice purses and some nice shoes. Then I can get rid of some of the purses and shoes I have, because it's time to purge. Definitely time to purge, even without shopping. It's time to purge some of these purses and shoes, but a lot of the shoes I have, I don't want to get rid of. I like my shoes, but I need to get rid of them because I have way too many pairs, especially from when I started thrifting. That's when it really got ridiculous with the shoes, because I was finding all the nice shoes, Michael Kors and all that, at the thrift store. Shoe, like brand new. So I was getting greedy. I seen them Tory Burches I found. I was finding good shoes. Gosh, this person's worse. Oops. Okay. Let me mute real quick, because if I don't answer, they gonna call right back. Let me Annoying. Some of these job people that call me annoying, you can't halfway understand them. I'll be glad when this job search thing is over. I'm sick of it. This little temp job that I don't even want to start when it's supposed to start. But I'll be glad when it's over because I'm sick of it. I can't understand half the people this. I can understand half the stuff he was saying. He had to switch phones because his phone was sounding like it was muffled. Stuff is annoying. I ain't even really caring about that one for that one. So, but they'll bug you till they don't hear nothing. Then you don't hear from them again. That's what gets on my nerves. Don't be bothering me like that. Just submit me and leave me alone. If you ain't got nothing to keep asking me, I don't want to do that because I don't want you studying that job. You call me. I didn't put an application in for you. That just annoyed me. Don't call back and bother me. Hopefully not. And call about 5-6 times today. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do that? No, leave me alone. I'm done. I ain't doing nothing else. Hey, Ava popped on while I was on that stupid annoying phone call. Just annoying for no reason. I'm messing up the gene material. Well, this is gonna be him anyway, but I just realized unless it was already frayed like that, I don't know. I think I did that. I thought this is just a thread. That's just a thread. I didn't do that. It was already like it. Good. I was gonna say, am I messing it up? Nope, that's a rough cut that the factory or whatever must have did. And that's why they probably did it like that, trying to hide it. I don't know. They hid it. They got them professional sewing machines to do all that. Probably made in China. Where's Chico stuff made at? Oh, I can't read that. I cannot read that. I'm tripping to even try. I can't read that. Hey, Noble. What's up? We talked about your video a little bit. We talked about it in the beginning. Talked about your video. I said, I done made Noble come out of character. I said, now I see why she watches me. Because she crazy too. I said, I ain't never seen you act like that in none of your videos. I said, my skirt dressed up, bought her out. I said, that's why she watch me. I said, because she just be so sophisticated in all her little videos. Welcome, and I will show you 21 ways to style this dress. I will show you 20. No, I loved it. You acted a daggone fool. You acted a fool, and I loved every minute of it. Because it shocked me. I said, no, we're over here doing the Lion King theme song. I said, Lord, the skirt done bought it out. Bought it right out. Like her little subscribers gonna be like, what? I ain't know she had it in her. Because everybody was cracking up when we was watching that. When that part came on at the end. But I saw it in the beginning too. I was the only one in there in the beginning. Saw you that part. But yeah, that was fun. It was nice to see you having fun and being silly like me. Because I always wonder, why was somebody so calm and just so peaceful? Watch my crazy butt. I said, I see now, because Noble crazy too. She just more calm than me, way more calm than me, but she crazy too. But it was so funny. I don't know if Nisha, my friend, gonna see that. She ain't been on here lately. She been very busy. Y'all pray for her, because she taking care of her elderly family, her mom, her dad, her grandma. She taking care of everybody. Just pray for her. Pray for them. Keep her in your prayers. Keep her lifted. She's doing a lot. She's got a lot on her hands right now. Doing all that and working and raising a 12 or 13-year-old daughter. She got a lot on her plate right now. Y'all pray for Anisha, y'all. My friend. My friend. We've been best friends since we was 11 years old. Just keep her in your prayers. Keep her lifted and keep her family lifted. Just pray for her strength. Pray for her strength in the Lord. That's why y'all ain't really seen her around much lately. She pops on and catches up on stuff when she has free time, either on Instagram or on my YouTube. Usually on my Instagram, she pop up on there. She very strong because I couldn't do that. I probably be done went out. Shoot, stressed myself out. My blood pressure would have been so high, I would have been the one gone. You gotta take care of your mom, your dad, and your grandmama all at the same time. That's a lot. That is a lot. Life can be rough sometimes. Rough. I don't know if she really has to take care of her dad much, but I know he's sick as well. There's a lot going on. So just keep them all in the prayers. And it's not COVID, it's just life. It's just life. I rebuke COVID. Don't let that touch none of them. Oh, is that it, Ava? Okay. And I guess it frees other people up. I guess I don't know. I just know Noble acted a daggone fool on that video, and I loved every minute of it. I said, now that's the real Noble. That's the real Noble right there. That's why she liked me. She's just used to being professional. Especially if you have to be if you was a teacher, then yeah, you used to being professional. I don't know, Maya. My friend, she got me beat right now. You taking care of your grandmama, your mama, and your dad, and you have to deal with what's going on with them and stuff too, and deal with that. And no, she got me beat at the moment. I've had to take care of my mama when she was sick and passing, but to be taking care of 3 people, some of the pressure's taken off because I think she's had to put one, like her grandmother, I think she's like in an old folks apartment type of thing where they hit assisted living like type thing. So that's good that she's in assisted living and some of the pressure is off. Just know that life it can hit hard sometimes. She need a good vacation. She just came from Florida though with her daughter, but she need a single woman. She need a girls trip. That's what she need. She don't need no mama daughter trip. She need a girls trip. Yeah, you did what? You ain't trust me, Chef? You ain't trust me, Chef? You didn't know? You thought I was, you see, you was underestimating me, Chef. That's what you get, underestimating me. You gotta check out Noble's video. See how she stabbed. She rocked that dress in more ways than I ever assumed. I was like, did I make that dress? Did I make that dress? Stop talking about light-skinned people. Leave us alone. We people too. We are people too. Light-skinned lives matter. Boy, I was watching Action Kid the other day. I went in on some folks. I ain't know their names. I just went in on them. I just said, y'all stupid. Because they some guy, he was walking through Times Square. Action Kid was in New York, of course. Times Square's in New York. And a black guy with dreads, nice looking little guy too, nice looking little New York guy. He was giving them a CD thing where a paper where it had a code on it where you scan a CD, but people said it's a scam. They said a lot of times it's a scam. Don't scan that; it'll do something. Take some, I don't know. But he said scan it with your phone, and then you can buy the CD or something like that. But he gave Action. Kid, like he showed Action Kid the thing. I don't know if he handed it to him or he just told him scan it. I don't know. But Action Kid. But the thing said Black Lives Matter on it. So, oh Lord, why did he have to say something like that? You know, the people got busy in the chat. All lives matter. All lives matter. All lives matter. I got on, I said, look here. I'm sick of people that say all lives matter to try to diminish the fact of why we are saying Black Lives Matter. I'm like, yeah, all lives matter. That's known, but y'all don't have to say that. It makes y'all look like hateful people that don't support Black people, because clearly it's our kids being killed by the police for no reason with water guns and BB guns. Clearly it's our men and women being killed by the police more than the white people. And if the white people are getting killed by the police, a lot of the times they have a weapon. And a lot of times they have a weapon and are not getting killed. So it irritates me to the core when people say all lives matter. It's the most hateful thing. And then they do it on purpose just to piss people off. I'm like, do you not understand that you're just diminishing something that is helping our people? Oh, it's not just you. No, it is. We're getting killed for no reason out here. It don't matter. Okay, we kill each other. We do that every day. Okay, white people kill each other every day too. White people kill each other more. They just don't make it so common on the news about the white people, or people just seem to ignore the stories about the white people killing each other every day. And I just hate that when they say that, because we exactly, Ava. They've always mattered. All lives have always, well, ours haven't. I ain't gonna say all lives matter. The police need to realize all lives matter then, because they ain't realizing that. So that's why we say Black Lives Matter, because they're not realizing all lives matter. So I put in there, but luckily his chat was on slow mode so I couldn't say everything I wanted to say. But I said, y'all just ignorant people. I said ignorant, annoying people are the ones that always have to say all lives matter just because somebody showed something that said Black Lives Matter, and Action Kid was like, I think that's cool that he had it, Black Lives Matter. So Action Kid didn't have a problem. He didn't have no problem with it saying Black Lives Matter because he understands. But these fools in there didn't, and I was going in on them. So I get tired of hearing that. It's so stupid to me. It's so stupid. Like, yeah, people know this, but do the cops know this? No, they don't. So that's why we say Black Lives Matter. It's not your 11-year-old getting killed by the cops. It's not your 12-year-old getting killed by the cops. It's not your little girl getting killed by the cops. Your little 6-year-old, however old that one little girl was. It's not your kids. You're not hearing these stories about little white kids or any other race getting killed by the police. You might hear about the grown people getting killed by the police, but not as much as ours for no reason. And the little kids in the parks, or little kids just fighting, or little kids that's, you don't hear about that. You don't hear about that. So if it's happening, then they need to inform us. We ain't gonna say that. We ain't gonna say that. Maybe they irritate you. I'm not. I love all people. I love all people. It's just stupid people that irritate me. And they were stupid. It was stupid people. I ain't going into no politics, because you go into politics, they take you into a whole nother realm. You'll go in there with one state of mind, and if you don't conform, then they'll take you out or take you into a whole nother realm, because you're going to have to conform. I ain't fooling with no politics. You always see how somebody goes in with a whole, this is what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to do. Then they get in there and they change whatever they said. And the ones that do stand on what they said, they don't get far. I hate politics, but I did speak up to them people, and they weren't saying much else. They kept saying, I said, y'all need to just shut up. Y'all just say I'm real stupid, and y'all just want to be on here to say that. And then it probably was black people that was typing that. That's the whole thing. Black people can be online. Black people can be the more racist ones against their own race. Just trying to irritate. They do that sometimes, just trying to irritate other black people. Purposely do stuff like that and say stuff like that. We got to get it together, black folk. Got to get it together. We got to just be unified. Other races unify. They don't come against each other like we do. I don't know why. That stems back to the African roots because they still do that stuff in Africa now. It just stems back to the roots. The hatred we can have for each other is sickening. Yeah, if black people learned to come together and love each other, don't y'all know we could do some things. Ain't no probably about it. But the hatred is real. I don't know why the hatred is real with us. I don't know why it irritates me so bad. It just stems back. Exactly, Nicole. We don't. What's Chef talking about? Three shades away. Whatever. He said we 3 shades away. Shoot, there's some white people that's darker than me. It's a lot of white people darker than me. I be jealous. Like, how you gonna be white and be darker than me? That ain't fair. That ain't fair at all. That ain't fair at all. You tell my coworkers sometimes they get a 10. They're like, you darker than me. That ain't right. How you supposed to be darker than me? They just laugh. I'm like, it ain't funny. You ain't supposed to be darker than me. You got more jokes. That's all right. That's all right. You done said we khaki now. Why we gotta be khaki? That ain't even cool. Noble, you see Chef talking about us. Don't encourage Clever. Don't encourage Chef. Do not encourage Chef. Don't you got something you gotta go cook? Don't you got something you gotta go cook, Chef? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. You can have a serious moment. So, see, Chef can have a serious moment and Noble can have a crazy moment. We have discovered that in this live on today. But Chef's moment ain't going to last too long. It ain't going to last too long. Gosh, look at all that thread there. But it's coming along. It's coming along. It's going to take me forever, though. I'm just going to do this one leg today. Now, I'm going to do it today, but I ain't going to make y'all sit here and watch me take the whole thing apart because this is taking longer than I thought because I didn't know it was going to be like double seamed like that. It has that double seam. I didn't know that. This other pair double seam? This pair is from Investments, which is a good brand as well. I think Investments is sold at like, where's Investments sold? Ain't that sold at Macy's and stuff, ain't it? Investments. If not Macy's, it's Target or somewhere, but I think it's Macy's. See what this one look like. It was stitched the same. They use the same concept, so it's gonna take me. But these are shorter. I think these are more like capris. I'm using this blue jean fabric. I bought the blue jeans from Salvation Army, and I've washed them and dried them. And I'm gonna make Maya's next. So Maya's will be made out of this fabric I bought Sunday. And this, and she wants a shorter one. She wants a shorter skirt. So this will be the layers on this fabric, and this will be the flip side of the belt, that shows on this one. And the opposite side, of course, it'll be how yours was, but with these two fabrics, basically. And she wants a shorter skirt dress. Oh yeah, you can pop in and out, but I'm not making it right now anyway. I was just getting on here to talk to people about. I'm not making it on camera. I was just getting on here to talk to people about it and tell people how my business was worked. Did I even say that? I said, yeah, that how it will work is it's like more of a creative type business. Is when I get ideas on how to make stuff, I'll make it. If I don't already have people in mind, if I have people in mind, like from YouTube, from my subscribers, like how Maya already said she wanted something, she wanted next, so I let her choose. This was already my idea to make, but I made sure this is what she wanted out of my fabrics before I made it. But usually how my business is going to work, because since it's starting off small, it's small and it's just me sewing one person, so I don't get overwhelmed. Is when I want to create a skirt or when I want to make a dress, I make it. I'm going to make it, and then I'm going to put it on my Instagram to show people if they want to buy it. But first, I'm going to show it to y'all on YouTube and tell y'all what size it is and see if y'all want to buy it. But my YouTubers can say, "Oh, I want one," and tell me their sizes, like Lauren did and Maya did. So I'm making one for Maya. And how it will work is if the creation that I come up with is not what you want, then I'll just sell it to someone else and try to think of something else for you. But if you're not a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, you'll just see the product. If I don't sell it to one of my subscribers, you'll just see the dress on my Instagram and for sale. You'll see it on my Instagram for sale. And if you want to buy it, you buy it. And I'll probably also put it on my Facebook for the people I know here, if they want to buy it, because I've told about my business on my Facebook and my Instagram. So that's how it's going to work for now until maybe I grow and I get investors or I get business grants when I get to that level and I can pay people to sew for me and I just send them the design. That's the level I would like to be at. But until then, it's when I want to make a dress, I make it and see if anybody wants to buy it, basically. And if people know they want one, they tell me, like Maya and Lauren told me after I finished Noble's dress. So I know, okay, that's probably my next two customers. So I know to get their sizes and try to make it to fit them. But if they decide, oh no, I don't want that one, then I'll sell it to somebody else. So it's just a small start for something that hopefully grows to be big. Thank you, Noble. Yeah, look, Noble. Here's the other one. I found I'll show y'all. Yeah, because I ain't gonna keep taking this loose, but this is basically that's what I did. I just have to rip this, and I can use this fabric for the layers on my skirt. And I gotta iron this piece because it got a crease in it, and I don't want that. We're gonna iron and steam it. Get that out. So that's basically how I'm gonna do that. But let me show the fabrics again because a lot of people have came in since I showed the other fabrics that I found that I've been having for years. One I just have since last year, which is the orange one. This is the orange one, like that I bought the same time I bought the blue one that Noble's dress was made out of, but it has hearts for the dashiki. For those who didn't see it, hey Emmanuel. Welcome. A cigar robe. Yeah, now you try to put me to the test. But a cigar robe's not supposed to be made out of this. I got Ankara. Ain't cigar robes made out of like what is that called? I want to say velvet, but it's not really velvet, but ain't they made out of microfiber? I don't know if it's not microfiber. What is it? It's not fleece. Silk and satin. Oh, they can be sick. They thin like that. I thought cigar rolls were more velvet material. Yeah, I thought it was like a velvet material. I ain't doing nothing with no velvet material. Unless because this is what I got, Ankara. All kind of different ones. But this is the other mixture that I showed earlier that I came up with. It's this one. Let me try to get it the right way. Okay. this one fabric with this fabric layered onto this. So it has fish on it. I don't know if it's Pisces or whoever two fish are. I don't know. It just got fish on it. But that layer with that's another wild combination, but it will be cute. It's going to be cute. It's for the ones that's out there that like the artsy stuff. That one is. But then I also have this fabric to layer with, just a plain blue, navy blue fabric to layer with that I found today, that I found in my Poshmark room. And then I have found this fabric that I've been having. I really like this one. I made jewelry out of this one as well. I got a skirt I made for myself out of this one. This is good for like AKAs and stuff. But I don't have one to layer with that yet unless it's just denim or that navy fabric, just something plain. I don't have one to layer with this yet, but this is the other fabric that I discovered today that I've been having. I didn't have it when I showed y'all the fabrics before. So those were, that's the other options. That's the other patterns that I found. And then Maya's, of course, that I bought Sunday, which I've seen a few times, which I love that one. And she had a lot of those. So if people like those, I can buy more after y'all see Maya's. I won't have to buy more just to make like 3 skirts, probably at least make 3 skirts because it's 6 yards. So I won't have to immediately buy more, but if I have to buy more eventually, I can, because the fabrics that she has now, she has a lot of them. A jacket made out of IKEA totes. Monica, get to work on that. Get to work on that, Monica. Get to work on that jacket for him, because I surely ain't. My business is called Glorious Designs, and that's not glorious. Ain't nothing glorious about that. It'd be fire for you. It might catch on fire too. So, I mean, it might catch on fire too. But you might be trending. You might trend. He's talking about making him a jacket out of a tote bag. IKEA tote bags, which I like plastic little tote bags. For your size, that's why I was trying to figure out today, because I was like, what was I thinking? I just went blank. This is what happens when you're over 40. You just be going blank for no reason. Just be in the middle of something. I don't even remember. But I was saying something. Oh, I was thinking today, I was like, so am I going to do like extra small to 2X, $60, 2X and up, I said maybe $70. But of course, for you, it would be 60. I'm not going to charge you 60. I mean, I'm not going to charge you 70, but for people I don't know, they're going to pay the 70. But I would charge you the same as what everybody else is charged, which is the 60. Because I know you and I love you. So you can get the, ew, I just said that. Let me take that back. I just said that. Lord of mercy. I'm not supposed to say that. Those 3 words. Yeah, you go on, make you one, Chef. Make you old IKEA. For one, there's no IKEA in my city, so I couldn't even attempt. I'm not driving all the way to Cincinnati to make you an IKEA jacket out of some IKEA totes. Solid colors. And see, I don't have no solid colors yet. Like I said, I only got this, and that's just enough to do layering with. So I'm eventually going to get to that point. It's just, you got to get the finances up. Got to get the finance. But once I get my finances up, it's going to be on. I'll be buying all kind of, I don't let nothing out. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say a thing. Go on to the meet. They probably would like it at the meat gala. They probably because they be Met Gala because they wear all that weird type of stuff at the Met Gala. They probably like, love your little IKEA jacket. You and Neil Long, and then your wife gonna come snatch up Neil Long. You always talking about some Neil Long. I know the drip, the drip. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, that was what I wanted to show you all today. That I found my exciting color fabrics. Because the other ones I showed y'all, they was nice, but they was kind of more plain colors. Besides the blue one that I used for Nobles, and I think I've used all of that. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look through my fabric bags. I'm gonna have to get like something, maybe a tote. I don't have to get a tote. I got plenty of totes. Once I clear some in Poshmark totes out, put my fabrics all in a tote. And I've been having yard sales every Saturday, trying to get rid of that Poshmark stuff. Hopefully it won't be too cold this Saturday. I don't know. I ain't looked at the weather, but hopefully it's not raining. It won't be too cold so I can have another yard sale Saturday. You said they playing James. That's what you said before. Oh, Virginia. But they close to DC. Y'all must not be too close. Y'all close to DC, but not too close to like how Maryland is. Because it would have some of the DC characteristics of fashion and stuff. Yeah. If you go into the Met Gala, let me know. I'll make you an IKEA jacket if you actually going next year, because it already happened this year. But if you actually go into the Met Gala, I'll make it because I want to get the credit for it. I want to get the credit for the jacket. Tell them it's 1,000. No, tell them it's 2,000. No, tell them $5,000. Tell them it's $5,000. I found my fingernail polish remover and got that stuff off. That purple polish. Yep. Dark green, that would be cute with a belt. But what about the layers? So would it be dark green and what other color? With black, dark green and black, that would be cute. Dark green and with black layers, black for the layers and black for the top belt. Be cool, be a nice Christmassy time dress. Oh, denim would go too. Yeah, the denim. Oh, different colors of denim. That'd be a way to get them colors. It ain't really gonna be a lot of colors, but like a light denim with a dark. Yeah, that'd be all right. That might be all right, Dolores. Yeah, down the street from DC. But do they dress plain in DC? I've been to DC, but I ain't pay attention to them people. And plus I was in the tourist areas anyway, so most of them people probably wasn't even from DC. I was in the actual capital area. But I did go to some of the locals. I went to a local post office and another post. I ain't pay attention to them people. I ain't even look at how they was dressing and stuff. So maybe they was playing because I didn't pay attention to people in DC. I just assume it's DC. They're gonna be. I ain't never heard of anything about DC being a fashion district or anything. So it might have been. It might be playing. I ain't never heard nothing like that about DC. Miami and New York and Cali. I've heard that, but when it comes to fashion, of course, New York is the fashion capital. I'm gonna go to New York Fashion Week next year. I'm going. That is a goal, and a goal I must achieve. I must achieve. I'm going next year. Oh, they wear all kind of colors in DC. I guess I didn't pay attention. I was too busy. I just went there for one day because I was getting my visa for Nigeria. So it was a rushed thing. It was a rushed thing. But I'm going to. You want to go, Nova? I'll shoot. And Maya, I know Maya want to go. I know Maya won't go. You won't go New York Fashion Week next year. Well, I don't know. Have you ever went? You live in New York, so you went like out of town, or you never went to any New York Fashion Week events? I be watching Monroe Steele. I said I was gonna make one of my dresses for Monroe Steele and send it to her because she communicates with her people. She got like 50K subscribers on YouTube, but she does very well because she gets the views. And getting the views is really what counts. And so she does very well. She got a condo in Miami. She got a condo in New York. She's doing good. And she buys all kind of luxury stuff. She's doing very good. I call her the black Carrie, the black Carrie from Sex and the City. That's what I call her. She's the black woman version of Carrie in Sex and the City. But I love watching her videos. I'm like, oh, I want to live Monroe Steele's life. I want to live her life. And the funny thing is she was a professional physical therapist. So she was already making money before she went into fashion, but she just loved fashion and she pushed herself and she did YouTube. Like I said, she's been on YouTube probably at least 9 years, if not longer. She's been on it before she just started blowing up. Last year, she started climbing. And this year, she's really started getting bigger because I think when I subscribed to her, she may have had 8,000 or 9,000 subscribers, maybe 13,000 subscribers, something like that. But now she's got like 50-some thousand subscribers, but she gets the views. Even Gabrielle Union watches her, and I think follows her on Instagram, and she didn't know that. Like, it's like you never know who's watching you. But Gabrielle Union follows her or watches her on Instagram, and because she commented on, she's like, Gabrielle Union commented on one of my posts or something, or she's on her YouTube, I think, on one of her videos. She was like, I love you, I love your fashion, I love this, and something she was wearing there. So you just never know who's watching you. Even you might think you a small YouTuber. She has 50-some thousand, but she never knew to. Gabrielle Union commented in her video. She's like, I love you and something. She said something about she loves her and she just knows how to rock stuff. Well, she gets like fashion tips from her. Gabrielle Union getting fashion tips from Monroe Steele. Y'all check her out. I love Monroe Steele. Her life is so exciting. I just love her life. I want her life. But my version of her life. And she gets shocked, and she's just shocked that people love her so much because she wasn't really used to it, but she grew up to be a confident person. And I love how her parents raised her to be a confident person because she has hyperpigmentation, but she works on a lot and she tries to different stuff and try to clear it up. It has cleared up prior to what it was when she first started YouTube. Her skin is clearing up. She's getting different products to try out. She has hyperpigmentation and she has a problem with her teeth, where her jaw, something about her jaw, she would have to get her jaw broken and move forward. So people always would ask her, why don't you get your teeth fixed? Why don't you get your teeth fixed? Why don't you? So she went on and cleared it up. She's like, look, I'm not going to get my teeth fixed. So stop asking me. The next time you ask, I'm going to just block you because I'm taking time in this video to explain why I'm not getting my teeth fixed. And she told her because she had to get when she was 15, because she did beauty pageants and stuff when she was young. So she was raised to to know you're beautiful, basically. Don't worry about what people say. As long as you know you're beautiful, you're beautiful. She was raised that way. She was in beauty pageants. She didn't care about her teeth. She didn't care about, but her parents at one point they went to the dentist to see like how much will it cost her to get her teeth fixed. And he was like, no, we would have to do something with her jaw, move like a whole major like surgery. And I think she said it was like $100-some thousand. They was like, oh no. And now, I mean, she's like, now I'm this age, I'm not going through that pain and I'm not paying all that, but she buys luxury bags and Chanel's and all that stuff now. But she's like, I'm not going through that. I love who I am and I am who I am. And I would say, I agree. I wouldn't go through that pain either. People love her how she is and she loves herself how she is. Shoot. The way she rocks her clothes and rocks her fashion and stuff, you don't even pay attention to none of that. You think she's the most beautiful person in the world. The way she rocks her clothes and rocks her fashion, and she has a great personality. It took me some getting used to it first, but to like, but I was like, she's really cool. She's a really cool person. And she had one video where she just cried, like maybe last month, where she was just talking about how she grown and how hard she worked on her YouTube. She never thought she would grow to that level. Just telling people never give up and this and that. She was just like crying. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm crying. I'm sorry. She shows a real side too, and she does silly stuff too. Sometimes be in there singing and dancing all silly and stuff. Just I'll be like, look, I know she did. And she's be doing that, adding that silly stuff in there, like how Noble did on her video. She be doing that sometimes in her videos. But she's cool. Check her out. Monroe still. She writes her own fashion magazine once a year. That girl's doing it. And she's only in her 30s. Exactly. Love me or leave me, period. And that's her mentality, and people love her. It took her a long time to move. I don't know what YouTube does, because she had been doing Fashion Week videos, all that for years. But it took her a long time to grow. Like she said, I've been doing this for like 10 years. And only since last year did I start growing. And she's like, I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful to everyone. I'm so thankful to everyone that y'all love me. I just can't believe that people that don't know me love me and all this. I'm like, I can understand. Because she been putting in work. And I'm glad it's paying off for her. It is paying off. That's why I always recommend her. If y'all ain't subscribe to her channel, because she's living her best life, and I love watching it. Because I'm like, oh, I'm trying to be having a condo in Miami and a condo in New York. So when it's cold, she stay in Miami. When it's warm, she go back to New York. Shoot, she doing it. Get to eat at the best restaurants. Just everything I want to do. Eating at the best restaurants, shopping at the best stores. I just love it. Lately, she don't really show her dating life much, but she did show like one of her dates. She'll show a little date every now and then, but she's not like in a relationship. She's just single and hangs with her friends and stuff. But every now and then she'll give a guy a chance and go on a little date and might show it. What about Nigeria? What about Nigeria? Oh, like if I to get a place there eventually, but right now I just want to enjoy. But if I was married and like settle down, eventually I do want a place in Nigeria, but that'll be in the long run. That I got to establish a whole lot of things before I do that part. But I always was saying, oh, I'm gonna move to Nigeria. I'm gonna move that because I was just being anxious and stuff. But I realized going there that I have to establish a whole lot of things before I would do that. Especially the last time when I went there when I was single, but I was with my ex, but I was single. I realized, okay, I need to have a man to if I move to Nigeria, I need to have a husband to like show me around. It's not safe for me to just be going around by myself in a country like that. Most people look at me and just know I'm not from there, which I hate that they do, but I don't even have to open my mouth. Just because my complexion, because the light-skinned people are usually in a certain area of Lagos or something. I don't know, because you don't see too many in the areas I've been in. And I guess they can. I don't know. Maybe the way I dress. I don't know how they just know without me talking that I'm not Nigerian. I don't know, because there are light-skinned people in Nigeria, just not many in the areas I was in. I didn't see hardly none, but they say in Lekki and Banana Island and Victoria Island that there are light-skinned people. I don't know. Everybody's not like super dark, but they're like a lot of people caramel complexion on down. Caramel complexion on down, or maybe a few shades darker than me on down. Maybe, Maya. I be fooling folks. I fool them in a heartbeat. They think I do because look, I'm staying in Magodu and stuff like that. I'm like, y'all just don't know. I know how to plan my trips. I know how to plan my trips and save money. I'm staying in Magodu not because I'm rich. I'm staying in this nice apartment not because I'm rich. But in their standards at the time, I would have been. But shoot, last year when I went, I was unemployed. So on that good unemployment. Oh yeah, they do treat me good now. They treat me good, except for the one that the ex, because he thought he was a king all of a sudden. So anybody gonna worry about that? But he treated me okay. That's all we gonna say. But now the rest of the people treated me great. I love it. I treat them good too. So that's why they treat me good, because I treat them good. That's what shocks them, and that's what they was telling him. You don't find too many foreigners that come here and they treat us like this. We are just like the gate people, the cleaning people, the repair people. That's what they was like. They usually don't even acknowledge us. I was like, everybody is somebody. That's how I was raised, and that's how I am. I will never be bougie. I might be bougie when it comes to bugs and stuff like that. I don't do bugs. If that's bougie, then oh well. I just call that clean and not want to be nasty and not want bug. I don't do bugs. What else I don't do? And I gotta have my electricity. Because that's a problem in Nigeria. You don't have to have an inverter or a generator or something like that. But I got to have my 24 hours of electricity. Gotta have it. And water. I gotta have that. So if that's bougie, then that's the bougie that I'm gonna get. Cause I don't do bugs and I need electricity. So that's why I said Nigeria is I'm gonna have to be able to live in the areas where I will be able to have those two things. I mean, where I won't have to worry about bugs and where I will have electricity. And I don't want no mosquitoes getting in my house because of malaria. I don't want malaria. So I have to live somewhere where it's sealed real good and the mosquitoes won't get in. Because that Airbnb I was staying in Magodo, what they wasn't sealed, like the doors had cracks. The doors had cracks like this under the door. Like anything can get in there. So I had to keep a towel under the door to try to keep the mosquitoes and any other critters from getting in. I'm like, why would y'all have gaps in your door like that? Y'all used to getting bit. I'm not supposed to give you, if you want to cater to foreigners to come to your Airbnb, you need to bring them doors down, seal them off. Foreigners don't need to be getting bit by mosquitoes with malaria because our bodies are different. We don't have the antibodies that they have because they've been there all their life to fight that malaria. We don't have that. Luckily, by God's will, I didn't catch it because I got bit probably at least 12 times till I figured out, okay, I need to do something, seal off anything I can seal off to keep these mosquitoes from getting in here. Plus, my ex, he was killing them. Luckily for me, every time he was there, he would kill everyone he saw, because he didn't want me to get bit either. So he was good in that way. He was doing that. So I say he wasn't terrible. He was just himself. He was just whatever. But yeah, if you're gonna cater to foreigners, like the first Airbnb I stayed in the first year I went to Nigeria, no mosquitoes got in. So they know they cater to foreigners, and the doors came down to the floor. The windows were sealed off good. No mosquito, not one mosquito, I don't think, got in that Airbnb. If so, it was one, and that probably could have been because we left the door open. But no, if so, it was just one. Now in the hallway, they was in the hallway, but they didn't get inside your Airbnb. So they knew that first Airbnb. So I thought when I went last year, it would be just as nice because it was a nicer area. It was a estate. Magodu was an estate closed in. The apartments I stayed in the first time, the apartments were closed in, but no, this place, Magodu, the whole estate with all the houses has a gate, and then your actual house that you stay in has a gate. So I thought, okay, this place shouldn't have mosquitoes, but it did. Because his dumb butt, the floors didn't come down, the doors didn't come down to the floor, not even the ones from the hallway. So they would get in from the hallway and get in from the outside. And then little mice, they mice was like this big. Like that big, little tiny mice. I ain't never seen no mice that small. They that little. Little mice that little. I thought I showed y'all in one of the videos. I can't remember. Them little mice, they're little. But they get in because you got these gaps under your door. If he fixed the doors, he would fix most of his problems. But he was cheap. The guy that owned that, he just wanted all the money for himself. He owned a few Airbnbs through Legos, and he just was cheap. And I would never stay in his Airbnbs again. I don't like him. He had an attitude. I'm not staying in his place ever again. None of his Airbnbs. He said, let it be known, Dolores. It is their insecurities, not yours. True, Dolores. That's true. That is true. Yeah, you have to get to that point, because I used to wonder, why do they say that about me? Why are they saying it about me? Why are they trying to put me, like, put my character down? Why are they? You can't. Once you get older, you realize, stop worrying about why. Some people are just miserable, and they don't understand why you ain't as miserable as them when you should be, because they, in their mind, you worse off than they are. So that's just what it is. Some people are just miserable, so they want to talk about you like you're nothing, or you're this, that, but they really envy how you can deal with the situations that you have to deal with in your life and keep moving. It's what it is. That's what it is. So I learned to stop worrying about it. If you judge me, then it's your own personal problem. That's a problem you got with yourself, because I ain't said nothing to you, done nothing to you. You smiling in my face and then judging me behind my back, then something's wrong with you. You got a personal issue that you need to work out. That's how I had to learn as I got older. But that used to really irritate me when I was younger. I wanted to say something. I wanted to fight everybody. What's your problem? Why you care about? No, I got older. I'm like, I ain't got time. They can worry about me. I ain't gonna worry about them. Let them talk bad. Let them say what they say. I don't have time to worry about it. I don't. Like the old folks say, folks don't have a heaven or hell to put you in. So whatever. Talk. Just go on and talk. And you'll see that I'm not reacting to whatever you're telling people or saying to people. Then eventually you get tired and move on to the next person to talk about and smile in their face. That's how you got to deal with that. I had to learn that in life, though, because I used to be so mad about that type of thing. Like, why would you say that and you smiling? Why would you even say that about me and you smiling in my face? I used to be so worried about that stuff when I was. So now, I mean, it'll piss you off a little bit when you hear, okay, did they say something about you? But like, oh well, it is what it is. Just keep my distance. Keep my distance from them and watch what I tell them about myself. That's just how I had to learn in life. It does upset you, though, sometimes when it is somebody smiling in your face and they doing that. It does upset you. But I don't get as upset as how I used to. I know it is getting long. I can't believe you still in here, Chef. I'm about to get off. I just went into a whole nother topic, but this ain't nothing compared. I go 3 hours on my worship services on after church Sunday. Go 3 hours, a little bit over. But now this hour and a half, this is actually short, but it's longer than I planned it to be, because I was just supposed to show the fabrics, tear some seams and do that. But we done got to talking, because that's what we do. Got me to talking. I'm reading y'all comments, getting me to talking and stuff. So that's that. But I am done talking and running my mouth, and I'm about to get on off here, and I'll catch somebody's live or somebody's videos today. We're going to see who's going live or who's doing something. I know Monica might, Ava might, who might go live, who's doing what. I don't know if Chef does live. I'm going to go look at his channel. I know I'm subscribed. I need to go look at it, because there ain't no notifications of nothing popping up. So I'm getting off here, because I don't know what I need to do. I don't need to do nothing, but I need to do something. I think I want some junk food. I need to go store and buy me some junk food. That's what I think I need to do. I thought my son would be home by now, but he must not get off early today. Usually he gets off early on Thursdays, but I think they're doing overtime. Darn it. Thought he would have been here by now, so I could send him to the store. The store's just right down the street, walking distance, but I always send him. I went the last 2 times, though, myself. Hey, Marlene, you coming in on the tail end. You got to go back and watch. Coming in on the tail end. You in the ed still. Maya, you have a great day. And I will show the progress when I get to the progress of your dress. But that's my business motto. I make it and I sell it. That's how it's going to be. It's not going to be, I want this, I want that, I want that. Just let me know you want one. And I create, it's more about the art of the fashion than the fashion. It's about fashion, but it's more about the art of the creativity. That's what my business is more about, me being creative and making something. If somebody wants to buy it, they buy it. Until I can get big enough to make duplicates of stuff and to have somebody sewing for me and stuff. till I can get that big. So that's the goal, to get that big, where you have investors and you can pay for people to sew. But right now, where it's just me sewing this stuff, it's just about creativity, and who wants to buy my product buys it. Okay, yeah, send them to the lalabesorandom@gmail.com. Hey, Marlene. Hi and back, because we about to go. We have been on here for an hour and a half, girl. So we about to go. We done chatted and chitted and chitted and chatted. And we about to go. But we will see y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. And whatever video might be in y'all lives, whoever goes live, living the best life might go live. Somebody might go live. I don't know. Subscribe to her channel as well. Everybody who got a channel, subscribe to their channel. Maya, living the best life, which is Marlene, Noble, Strength, Ava, Chef's got a channel. Monica News and Views. I think that's everybody got a channel. Did I miss anybody got a channel that's in here? They've been in here, that's in here. I think I got everybody that's in here that got a channel. I think so. So y'all just go subscribe there. And Monroe still ain't in here, but subscribe to her channel too if you like fashion and food and fun. That's what she does. Fashion, food, fun. That's what she does. I love it. Love her. She's the Black Carrie from Sex and the City. I'm trying to tell you. She don't have her Mr. Biggs yet, I don't think, but she'll get a Mr. Biggs when she feel like it, I guess. But deuces. See y'all in the next video. We out of here. I'll probably my next live might be just showing the progress of that skirt, or it might be Sunday after church service. That's probably will be what it is. The Sunday after church service. So, and then maybe I can show the progress of the skirt during that just quickly. But yeah, see y'all in the next video. And Sunday after church is usually between 4 and 5 p.m. on Sundays, Eastern time. Deuces. I'm out.